All right, everyone. Welcome. I welcome all of you to this community, which is for the top business school. And this video is going to be really interesting because I am going to talk about everything you need to know about the CAT 2023. Yes, so all of us know that the registrations for the CAT is closed. But अगर अभी भी कोई confusion है CAT को लेकर, so check this video out. सारे details यहाँ पे discussed है. आपको बहुत आराम से समझ में आ जाएगा what exactly do you need to do. So basically a brief overview. अगर आपको कुछ नहीं पता था बिना registration का, I will just tell you about it in a gist. So number one, you need to have at least 50% marks in your graduation. So if you are a second year student or a third year student, you are yet to, or the final year student whose marks are due, make sure you're working hard for your exams because a minimum of 50% is required in case of general category and at least 45% for the SC/ST or the PWD, people with disability category. All right. After and in the final, for those who are in the final years of bachelor's, but such candidates have to submit the certificate of completion from the principal or the registrar on or before the date as stipulated by the respective IIMs. अगर आप CAT के लिए appear कर रहे हो और आप IIM target कर रहे हो, make sure you are taking care of this. Now there is no age bar for the CAT exam. So अगर ये सुनने में आ रहा था 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus CAT नहीं दे सकते, well this must be news to you that सबको CAT देना allowed है. It is just that you need to have a 50% cutoff for mainly the IIMs. Now, CAT exam scorecard is accepted in literally any college across India. So almost 1,200 top business schools for admission into management programs. The top IIMs are, of course, A, B, and C, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, and Calcutta. IIMs at Shillong, Jammu, and Amritsar, they're very new. They've been newly constituted. So these are called baby IIMs. So if you hear your friends saying that baby IIMs भी target कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, that means they're talking about IIM Jammu, Amritsar, or Shillong. The top non-IIM MBA colleges which also accept CAT are MDA Gurgaon, SPJIMR, that is SP Jain Institute in Mumbai, IMT Nagpur and Ghaziabad, FMS Delhi, IITs, GIM, GLIM, LIBA, NEET, MICA, IRMA, all of these accept the CAT scores. So CAT is like a blanket examination, like एक exam दो और 1200 college के लिए आप eligible हो. So make sure you know everything about it. Now, we already know that it has, IIM Lucknow has a CAT 23 registration window on September 13. It has closed it and it will be held on the November 26th in 3 sessions at around 300 test centers spread across 155 cities in India. So basically, these are the exam details. It's a 2-hour exam. The name of the sections are as follows. So it is divided into 3 sections: DARC or verbal ability and reading comprehension, DILR, that is data interpretation and logical reasoning, and QA, which is quantitative aptitude. अब VARC आपका बेसिक इंग्लिश हो गया. हर एक का सिलेबस, वेटेज, मार्क्स हम सब डिस्कस करेंगे इस वीडियो में. सो कीप वॉचिंग. नंबर 2, क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड. अगर आपको अभी तक नहीं पता है, इट मींस मैथ्स. क्वांट्स मींस मैथ्स. So section-wise duration, 40 minutes for VARC, DILR, QA, 53 minutes, 20 seconds for PWD candidates. So they get an additional 13 minutes for each of the sections. So that is additional almost an hour, 52 minutes. CAT exam timing. So like I said that there are 3 slots. Number 1, 8:30 to 10:30, 12:30 to 2:30, 4:30 to 6:30. So the total number of questions in all will be 66. And the full marks is almost 198. And the computer, it's a computer-based test. So no pen and paper ka usage, no OMR sheets, no subjective answers, completely MCQ. So for every right answer, you are awarded 3 marks. And for every wrong answer, yes, there is negative marking over here. 1 mark will be deducted, but no negative marks for non-MCQs. So there are very few non-MCQ questions, on an average about 1 to 2 in every section. Okay. So this is the total number of questions ka breakdown. VARC section or the English section has a total of 24 questions. You allotted 40 minutes and For PWD students, it's 53 minutes 20 seconds, as I have discussed for each of these sections. DI and LR has 20 questions, but again you're given 40 minutes for the same. And Quants has 22 questions, जिसके लिए भी 40 minutes होता है. So a little challenging is the VARC section because उसके लिए question सबसे ज़्यादा है, but time उतना ही है. So it has 4 RC passages with 18 MCQs, and 8 non-MCQs are subdivided into para summaries, para jumbles, and context sentences. DILR has 14 questions, logical reasoning 10 questions, all in sets of 6, 8, or 4. And QA is a little high on arithmetic, other on geometry, logarithms, algebra, and roots. So these are a few important topics, and this is the basic division of the CAT exam, section-wise division. So in the CAT exam, there will be around 8 verbal ability questions. It will have both MCQ and non-MCQ questions. For non-MCQ questions, you will have to type in the answers. There will be no negative marking for the non-MCQ questions, which is a very big advantage for all of you. Now, the type of questions are parajumbles, reading comprehension. Obviously, if the name of the section is VARC, so RC to hona hi hai, reading comprehension. Basic vocabulary, odd one out, analogies, verbal reasoning, and error correction in a paragraph. So this is the syllabus of VARC. It has all these topics, and you can simply go through this and make sure that you're preparing, because since this is a part of the syllabus as declared by them, they can increase the number of questions from a particular section. They can switch it, they can make it a part of the RC itself and say that, and include a question from one of these topics. So it can get very varied. So it's better to be prepared for all these topics. So these are the number of questions. So from the reading comprehension, we're expecting around 16 questions. The level of difficulty is expected to be moderate to difficult because it's a CAT exam. So the level of difficulty is a little higher as compared to other MBA entrance exams like NMAT and SNAP. Para jumbles, there are 3 questions from moderate to difficult. Summary based questions, again 3 from easy to moderate. Odd sentences, around 2, easy to moderate. So mostly it's the verbal reasoning part, which is like the para jumbles, and the reading comprehension part, which is a little challenging. The others are expected to be from easy to moderate as per CAT standards. So overall 24 questions, it's supposed to be, this section is supposed to be from moderate to difficult. Now, the syllabus of quantitative aptitude, as discussed, it includes everything, right from geometry, logarithms, mensuration, percentage, everything. So it includes a lot of these topics. So you need to be thorough with a lot of topics in this case. So make sure that you get the correct guidance and mentorship. So CAT syllabus for quantitative aptitude, it is divided over here in terms of the algebra, arithmetic, geometry related topics, number system, and modern maths topics. So we've divided this for your ease to understand into 5 different parts, 5 different subheadings, so that you understand it well and you find it easy to cover all this. So this is how the weightage is divided as per the sections that we discussed. So algebra, we are expecting around 5 questions. Again, difficult level. For the quant section is expected to be moderate. Okay. And from arithmetic, so topics like percentage and all of those, we're expecting around 10 questions. From modern maths, we're expecting around 4 questions. And from geometry, we're expecting around 3 questions. So that makes it a total of 22 questions to be done in 40 minutes. So this is the key points for logical reasoning and data interpretation. So there will be around 14 DI questions, and these are usually from moderate to the high level difficulty. There's no negative marking for the non-MCQ, and there is negative marking for the MCQ. Similarly, for LR, we are expecting around 10 questions in the CAT exam, and the difficulty level is also expected to be from moderate to high. It can consist both the kind of questions, MCQ and non-MCQ. And you know the marking scheme for MCQ and non-MCQ by now. Now, this is the DILR subject syllabus for CAT 2023. Right from clocks and calendars to syllogism, Venn diagram to direction sense, data structure, sets and caselets, bar and line drafts, all of that is expected in the exam. So I'm sure you're going to find it very easy when you start covering these topics or revising these topics rather, and you start applying the learnings in real life. So what exactly is the weightage that we are expecting? So from data interpretation, around 10 questions, from logical reasoning, around 12 questions. Now, out of these 10 questions in data interpretation, 4 are supposed to be moderate, 6 are expected to be easier. But in the logical reasoning, from easy to moderate, but 6 are expected to be moderate to difficult. So the section in all is expected to be from moderate to the difficult range. So please prepare and practice accordingly. Well, that's it about CAT. If you have any other doubts, any other questions about CAT 2023, do let us know in the comments below. And do not forget to like and subscribe this video. All the best.